Comedian FunnyMaine back to talk college football, and this is not just the regular week. This is the next to last week of college football in the regular season. I know it went by so swiftly. I had over 200 questions from my followers in my personal Instagram stories, and I'm about to answer the top 10. I'm a fan, not an analyst. FANalyst is on right now. Turn it all the way up. There's going to be a lot of money involved, but where's his best situation? If he stays at Oklahoma, he's going to eventually be in the SEC anyway, but what school does he get along best with? The administration, the fans, the boosters, all of that. They're currently at 5 wins. They got 2 games left versus a banged-up Auburn and then their rival, Clemson, who's not having a great season. I'm going to say that South Carolina will win one of these 2 games and be bowl eligible. Which game, I don't know, but they'll win one. I mean, if that second loss was in double overtime to a great undefeated Georgia team by 2 or 3 points, then they'd have a shot to still get in there. But if they lose to anybody else, we've been over this many times on FANalyst. Schedule, okay? It's a very weak schedule, but the committee has put them in position, so if people slip up and they keep winning, they could slip in there. Even though I think Oklahoma will finish the season strong, I think for any Big 12 team to get into the playoff this season, they would have had to go undefeated wire to wire, and nobody has done that. I think they'll all be on the outside looking in. You're asking me if a 3-loss team should somehow get into the playoff this year? That's what you're asking me. As a native and current resident of Birmingham, Alabama, I would love to see UAB pull off the unthinkable, and if the game were played here, I'd probably give them a better shot. But UTSA is undefeated for a reason. I think they'll win, but I won't be mad if I'm wrong on this prediction. I think Dan Mullen is safe for another year for one reason and one reason only. There's just not a lot of great coaches out there to be hired. I mean, ask LSU. They're just not available right now, so why not go with him for another year? Well, it was 2 things. Number 1, I was on vacation in Miami, as I told y'all. And then number 2, I got back from vacation and Facebook wouldn't let me post anything anyway. So, well, I don't think it would be an upset if they lost. Michigan State is more than capable of beating them. But in a game this close, I usually tend to give the edge to the home team, and that happens to be the Ohio State Buckeyes. So I'm giving them a slight edge over Michigan State. It is going to be another great Saturday of college football. I'm going to just sit back and watch all these games and see how the playoff picture unfolds. But as you can see, people got a lot of different questions about this season. Thankfully, most of these things get to get worked out on the field as they should, but the committee plays a small part too. So we'll just be watching to see how things unfold. I'm a fan, not an analyst. Comedian FunnyMaine, FANalyst. Let's do it again next week.